Ireland stands at the cusp of a transformative shift in its agricultural practices. The country is pioneering a national carbon farming framework aiming to position itself as a leader in sustainable food production. This ambitious initiative seeks to revolutionize the agricultural sector by incentivizing practices that sequester carbon in soil and plants. By doing so, Ireland aims to significantly reduce its greenhouse gas emissions and enhance the overall environmental integrity of its agricultural land. This move towards regenerative agriculture is not just an environmental necessity, but also an opportunity to bolster the resilience of Irish farming in the face of climate change. The Irish government has demonstrated a resolute commitment to this transformation. Carbon farming is a core pillar of Ireland's Climate Action Plan and the recent programme for government. This dedication transcends political cycles, highlighting a deep-rooted understanding of the urgency and long-term benefits of sustainable agriculture. This steadfast commitment from the highest levels of government provides a stable and encouraging foundation for the successful implementation of the carbon farming framework. It signals to farmers and stakeholders across the agricultural sector that the transition to sustainable practices is a national priority. The framework's impact extends beyond carbon sequestration. It aims to enhance biodiversity, improve water quality, and bolster the resilience of Irish farms to climate change. This holistic approach recognizes the interconnectedness of environmental challenges and the need for integrated solutions. By addressing these multiple facets of sustainability, the framework aims to create a more resilient and thriving agricultural sector for generations to come. The success of this endeavour hinges on collaboration and knowledge sharing among farmers, researchers, policymakers, and industry leaders. Ireland's carbon farming framework distinguishes itself through its comprehensive approach. It goes beyond solely focusing on carbon removal from the atmosphere, encompassing a wider range of emission reduction strategies. The framework addresses emissions from various agricultural sources, including soil management, fertilizer use, livestock management, and fossil fuel consumption. This comprehensive scope underscores Ireland's commitment to tackling agricultural emissions holistically and maximising its contribution to national climate goals. A key aspect of the framework is its recognition of the diverse nature of Irish agriculture. It acknowledges the unique challenges and opportunities presented by different farming systems such as dairy, beef, tillage, and mixed farming. To cater to these variations, the framework will offer a menu of opportunities, a tailored set of practices and incentives designed to suit the specific needs and constraints of each farming type. This flexible and adaptable approach ensures that all farmers, regardless of their scale or specialization, have the opportunity to participate in and benefit from the transition to sustainable agriculture. The framework's inclusive design extends beyond farm types to encompass farmers of all scales and backgrounds. It aims to be accessible to family farms, part-time farmers, and new entrants to the agricultural sector, ensuring that no one is left behind in the transition to sustainable practices. This commitment to inclusivity is crucial for fostering widespread adoption of carbon farming across rural Ireland. It recognizes the vital role that all farmers play in shaping a more sustainable and resilient food system. The framework also recognizes the potential of carbon farming to provide new income streams for farmers. As the demand for sustainably produced food continues to rise, farmers who adopt carbon-friendly practices will be well positioned to capitalize on emerging market opportunities. Additionally, the framework aligns with the evolving European Common Agricultural Policy, which increasingly prioritizes environmental sustainability and rewards farmers for their contributions to climate action. This alignment with EU policy creates a supportive regulatory environment for carbon farming in Ireland, further enhancing its potential to generate economic benefits for farmers. At the heart of Ireland's carbon farming framework lies a set of core principles that guide its development and implementation. These principles are essential for ensuring the environmental integrity, social equity, and long-term success of the initiative. A key pillar is the adoption of the Integrity Council's core carbon principles, which emphasize transparency, additionality, monitoring, reporting, and verification. These principles provide a robust foundation for ensuring that carbon farming activities deliver genuine and verifiable climate benefits. In addition to these international standards, Ireland has incorporated two unique principles that reflect its specific national context and priorities: just transition and learning by doing. The just transition principle acknowledges the potential impact of agricultural transformation on rural communities and seeks to ensure that the benefits of carbon farming are shared equitably. This principle underscores the government's commitment to supporting farmers and rural communities throughout the transition process, providing them with the necessary resources and support to adapt and thrive. The learning by doing principle recognizes that carbon farming is an evolving field and that practical experience is crucial for refining practices and optimizing outcomes. This principle encourages a collaborative and iterative approach where farmers, researchers and policymakers work together to share knowledge, test new approaches, and continuously improve the effectiveness of carbon farming practices. This emphasis on continuous learning and adaptation is essential for ensuring that the framework remains relevant and responsive to the evolving challenges and opportunities of sustainable agriculture. The framework's commitment to transparency and accountability is further demonstrated through robust monitoring, reporting, and verification systems. These systems will track the implementation of carbon farming practices and quantify the resulting environmental benefits, providing valuable data to assess the effectiveness of the framework and inform future policy decisions. While establishing comprehensive MRV systems presents logistical challenges, Ireland can leverage its existing agricultural data infrastructure, such as that managed by TGASC and the Irish Cattle Breeding Federation, to streamline the process and minimise costs. Ireland is actively transitioning its carbon farming vision from theory to practice. The country is set to host the second European Carbon Farming Summit in Dublin from March 4th to 6th, 2025. This summit, organised in collaboration with Climate KCC and the Irish Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine, will bring together stakeholders from across Europe to share best practices, discuss implementation strategies, and accelerate the adoption of carbon farming practices. The summit will play a crucial role in fostering knowledge exchange, building partnerships, and driving innovation in the field of carbon farming. Complementing the summit, a pilot program running from 2025 to 2027 will test the framework's principles in real-world farming conditions. This pilot, a partnership between DFM and Climate KC, will engage with farmers to gather practical insights, assess the feasibility of different carbon farming practices, and refine the framework's implementation mechanisms. The pilot program will focus on addressing key questions regarding the cost-effectiveness and accuracy of MRV systems, the design of effective market mechanisms for carbon credits, and the development of a national registry or accreditation bodies for carbon farming. The pilot program will also explore the potential for integrating emission reductions and removals into a farm balance sheet, a comprehensive accounting system that tracks a farm's overall environmental performance. This approach aims to provide farmers with a holistic view of their sustainability efforts and identify areas for further improvement. The insights gained from the pilot program will be invaluable for fine-tuning the framework, ensuring its practicality and maximizing its impact on both the environment and the livelihoods of Irish farmers. Ireland's carbon farming framework represents a bold and ambitious step towards a more sustainable and resilient agricultural sector. By embracing a holistic approach, prioritizing inclusivity, and fostering a culture of continuous learning, Ireland is charting a course for a future where agriculture not only mitigates climate change, but also enhances the health of its land and ecosystems for generations to come. The success of this endeavor will require ongoing collaboration, innovation, and a shared commitment to creating a more sustainable and prosperous future for Irish agriculture.